me to even think this is possible from an app. When I first downloaded TikTok, it was kind of as a joke. I think that's kind of what everyone downloads it as. But I was babysitting a lot of like middle schoolers at the time, and they all had TikTok, and that was kind of like the age group that used the app at the time. And I ended up getting it just because they all had it. And I posted a video as a joke, and it actually did really well, and I was like very shocked.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Viral Wave. Addison Rae is without a doubt one of the most popular social media influencers of her time, with millions of fans worldwide. However, not everything about her rise to fame has been smooth. In fact, she's faced quite a lot of problems in her career because the camera recorded certain things that she probably would have liked to have kept concealed. In this video, we'll be talking about times when Addison Rae forgot she was live. Make sure you stay to watching to number 1 so you know which of these is the most shocking. Number 10, while she was meeting with her family and friends. Addison Rae is known to put her family as top priority, especially her mother, who has also shared a screen along with her on TikTok videos. So it's really no wonder that she'll be hyping over it when she met with her family and friends at a restaurant. She was so excited that she addressed her fans over a live video of the event that she herself was shooting, and in her excitement, she just dropped the phone on her head. And what's worse is the camera was still recording when this embarrassing thing happened. Yeah, we get she was excited, but she should have just turned the camera off to save herself some humiliation and pain. Number 9, meet and greet. Addison is known to have millions of fans who would do anything just to see her, and this proved to be just right when in a meet and greet with fans along with other TikTokers and stars that included Dixie D'Amelio or the famous D'Amelio sisters, they literally had to hide in the underground basement of a store because the fans were flooding in. Now, this sure feels great to be so popular among so many people, but Addison, much to the chagrin of the other celebs there, recorded the entire thing and gave her fans a detailed description of what was happening throughout the event. But that's not really something to be proud of. Instead, it was quite humiliating that they actually had to hide themselves there. Number 8, the talk show with James Charles. James Charles, the famous internet personality and makeup artist, had collaborated with Addison for a mukbang video. While talking to each other, when James was asked what he wanted to become if not a social media sensation, he said that it would be most definitely have been a lawyer for him. Then Addison went to reveal that too on camera that she would most definitely be a sports broadcaster. That too for no one game than football. That's pretty weird for someone her age to be discussing, right? But sure, seeing as talented as she is, that too would probably be a success for her. Number 7, when she lost a bet. Addison, along with the Hype House members, which is basically a place where all rising YouTubers and TikTok stars meet and promote each other, are seen to do many things together apart from just making videos. They travel to different places and even do basic chores like buying grocery together. On one such grocery shopping, that Addison had been recording and was on live stream. All of them decided to play the game of spin the bottle. Whoever the bottle would land on would have to buy all of the 100 snacks for others that was on their list. Addison was seen hyping up her fans, and she seemed pretty confident that she would most certainly not be the one who the bottle would land upon, but as luck would have it, it was ultimately her that it did, and she had to buy the load of snacks for others. It seemed as, in spite of her own and all her fans' confidence in her game skills and luck, it was clearly a bad day for her, and the fact she was on camera only added to her embarrassment. Number 6, when Jason Nash surprised his daughter with a visit from Addison. Addison was quite flattered by this. Actor and YouTube personality Jason Nash seemed to have surprised his little daughter Charli Nash with a surprise visit from one of her most favourite TikTok star. Addison met the kid on her birthday in Jason's car itself. She was very sweet and cordial with Charli, as is seen in the video that was shot by Jason himself. Addison even offered to ride along with them in the car and seemed to have fallen in an easy conversation with the others. She actually revealed a very sweet side of her in the video and did not at all seem like a snooty and aloof celebrity who only cared about her public image. Number 5, Paparazzi caught her with David Dobrik. For those that do not know, David Dobrik is a YouTube star who had previously gotten famous on the Vine app. He has millions of subscribers in YouTube and views on his videos that are over the billion mark. David has appeared alongside Addison in many of her videos in TikTok, and even Addison has also been seen in some of David's vlogs. One time, Paparazzi had caught them on camera, and that really sparked some strong dating rumors between the two. David had been asked whether or not he had met with Elon Musk, and when he said no, he was asked whether he'd like to meet him, to which he replied in the affirmative. The paparazzi then proceeded to ask Addison whether she and David were dating or not. Addison clearly became flustered at this and tried to avoid the question, as well as being recorded. She was seen giggling loudly and trying to cover her face. However, David replied to the question that no, he wasn't seeing Addison, she was just his good friend and he was closely associated with. Number 4, the Renegade dance. Anyone who follows Addison Rae on TikTok knows that she basically became famous based on her Renegade dance. Both she and Charli D'Amelio made this dance so famous that people started to believe that it was initially them who invented the dance, whereas in reality, this was first done by a 14-year-old girl in Atlanta by the name of Yalia Hamon. As soon as this got out, the TikTokers received a lot of hate and were accused of robbing Yalia of the fame and attention she deserved. They soon agreed a meeting with the girl to clear off the controversy, and the meeting resulted in the production of a beautiful video with all three of them performing the dance. This was shot by Charli's parents. However, Addison confessed later on that she was extremely nervous about the entire thing, and it probably would have been better for the camera wasn't recording. Well, it seems like a legit concern, but thankfully for her, it went pretty smoothly. Number 3, when she introduced Dixie D'Amelio as Charli D'Amelio's elder sister only. Dixie D'Amelio is a famed TikTok star who made a name for herself. She is very good friends with Addison Rae in real life. They have performed in many videos together. However, one time Addison really got into her nerves when she was introducing Dixie to her fans. After telling them her name, Addison quite insensitively added that she was otherwise known as Charli D'Amelio's elder sister, as if Dixie did not have her own fanbase and followers, and she was just in on the hype because her sister was the most famous artist on TikTok. Dixie clearly got very intimidated at the behaviour that Addison showcased, and you can actually see her rolling her eyes at Addison in the background of the video. Yeah, this was not one of Addison's proud moments. In fact, it wouldn't be surprising if someone criticised her for saying this, that too on camera. However, Dixie seemed to have recovered pretty fast from this setback and was being all fun with her friends afterwards. Number 2, Addison and Bryce Hall kissing. Addison is known to have dated fellow TikTok star Bryce Hall for a couple of months. However, it didn't work out and they broke it off. However, in the video that surfaced after their alleged separation, neither of them seemed to mind the fact that they were broken up while the two shared a passionate kiss. Apparently, this meant nothing, as Bryce said it was for hype, much like Charli D'Amelio and Chase Hudson's kiss, which got a lot of attention. But still, it was not supposed to be caught on camera, as both of them pretty into it, and it was abashed after getting caught. Is this indicative of the fact that they might just get into a relation again? In fact, Addison was so caught up in the moment that she even forgot to tell her friend with the camera to stop recording it. Number 1, her first meet with Bryce Hall. Even though it's said that Addison and Bryce met first at the Hype House, in truth, they had hung around the same places before that happened. One such instance was when Bryce was seen to be skating in an ice skating rink with his friends, the same place where Addison was seen clicking pictures with her fans. Bryce was apparently given a dare by one of his friends to go up to Addison and kiss her, which turned out to be a massive accident, as Addison completely lost her balance and tumbled down onto the ground. In fact, she was so in shock at the suddenness of the entire situation that she even overlooked the fact that one of Bryce's friends was recording the entire thing and didn't ask them to stop recording. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there.